Every single day, a silent horror kills more Americans than were killed on 9/11. This horror kills more than 1.21 million Americans each year. Since this horror started in 1973, there have been over 50 million done. This horror is a thing we Americans call abortions. One of 3 women in the U.S. have an abortion by the age of 45. As sad as this is, 86% of all abortions are done for the sake of convenience. Abortions today mean nothing to people. Everyone just turns their head to say they don't hear about abortions. The cost range from $350 to $1,000 for this murdering idea during the first trimester. Once you're done, you go into the second trimester. You should expect to pay at least $1,200 to $5,000. The third trimester abortion costs as much as $9,000. Of course, this is a small price to pay for murder a fully developed human. Many women have traveled a distance to reach an abortion clinic, so you can add $150 to $1,000 to the amount for the procedure. I ask myself, if a person can pay at little at $9,000 to have someone killed, an innocent human being, why can't we just pay to kill someone that's done us wrong? What are the procedures for abortions? There are several types depending on how far along a person is in pregnancy. There are 4 common types used in the first trimester: Metrostate and Misoprostol, MTX. It is an abortion using the combination of these medications, not commonly used in the U.S. This medication is called milveprostone and misoprostol. Both of these procedures are commonly used at the 9 weeks of pregnancy. Manual vacuum aspiration, which is a procedure used as early as 3 to 12 weeks. This procedure literally sucks the baby's part of the human. Then the last procedure possible for the first trimester is aspiration, which is a surgical abortion procedure used to terminate pregnancy up to 16 weeks from the last period. During the second trimester, there are 3 options: dilation and curettage, dilation and evacuation, or induction. They're invasive or used for after 16 weeks of pregnancy. The third trimester consists of only 2 types: induction abortion and dilation extraction. There have been in the U.S. they are banned by the U.S. by the Partial Birth Ban Act of 1995. They are used after 21 weeks of gestation to abort the baby. Abortions are wrong because it kills an innocent baby. The government or abortion companies can justify performing abortions for the sake of the baby, or they perform abortion in rape situations. Their lies to make the public accept a murder. If the baby survives the birth, then let it live, and give the child to a loving family that wants him or her. The guidelines for abortion need to be reviewed and revised to allow more families to adopt. This is a far better solution than killing a baby with an abortion. In a lot of rape cases, the woman put themselves in a vulnerable situation. I do feel sorry for the women who get raped. But if you're walking through a dark alley at midnight or wearing proactive clothing, you're brightening yourself, or you could be bringing your attention to yourself that lead to rape. I still do not feel that gives you a free pass for abortion. I know great couples that have children or would love to have children and love to adopt. People make choices every day, some good, some bad, but I feel that we should not make an innocent person pay for our mistakes or misfortunes. What are people doing to fix abortions? Most people do simple, like writing columns, blogs, or even making signs and protesting. Well, these methods are not working. If more people cared and came together in an intelligent manner, maybe abortions would be outlawed, and the money spent on abortions could be going to finding homes for these babies. I know some people don't really care one way or another if abortions get stopped or not, but there is a better way to solve these unwanted pregnancies. If you're not ready for a child, then you should not be doing the things that create a child. Let me tell you my point of view as a 16-year-old girl. If you create a baby, then you should raise the baby. Simple as that. You should feel the same way because there's no reason for abortions. To go back to the question, what are people doing to fix abortions? I would say nothing. If you want to help fix abortions, then we should help fix unwanted pregnancies to start. A start would be to consider or censor the sexuality that is in most TV programs, movies, internets, movies, and even commercials. I have lived 16 years in an era where everything revolves around sex. If you curse in front of your child, don't think your child's going to curse. If all children see day in and day out is sexual explicit material, chances are they begin to have sex younger and younger. The way to fix abortions is to actually raise our children, teach them right from wrong, and live it out from front of them, instead of letting TV, radio, computers, games, and other teenagers or young people raise them. When I was 13 and 14, I wasn't concerned about sexual activity. I was more concerned about going to play outside, swim, or go to the movies. In conclusion, abortions are a tragedy, and many times it is a decision made in haste and fear. A young person must be overwhelmed by the embarrassment or the responsibility that comes with a pregnancy. There are families that would love to raise these babies if given the opportunity. Let's tone down the sexual in a dose and help young people realize there are more important things in life than sex. The country needs to do a better job at assisting the abortions and letting these women know that there are better ways than abortion. If we could get more teens and young adults to speak against this tragedy, then we would see a decrease in abortions.